It's there.
So welcome back. My name is Wania and I am currently doing a skills bootcamp in the UK to become a web developer. I can also consider the software development roles because why not? And today I'm showing you how I turned my slightly chaotic blog app into something that actually works. I've been debugging since Sunday morning, something like that, and I was also knitting some jumper with my yarn. Anyway, good news is that things are finally working, so in this video I will walk you through the exact changes I made to the code. So, in my old version, I did have the API token. No, I did have my, authorization token stored in the global. I had this in the very top to assign the token to be taken from the local storage. And this caused a lot of issues because if the user logged in or logged out later, my code still believed whatever the page loaded with. So, like I explained in the video before, that it was stored somewhere, but so it believed that's why it didn't update my layout. That was the main of the things. So browser have moved, but the token was still stored somewhere back in days. So to fix this, in my new script, I removed that global variable and I fetched the token fresh inside each function. So when I've got the update frontend, so I am assigning the variable token to be to get the item out token. Same with the same with the registration. Same with the logout when token is assigned to. And yeah, there are some my notes added, what I corrected. So finally the app works normal, hopefully. Unless I will have some errors that I didn't have 5 minutes ago. So the next improvement I made was that my site is working both locally and after deployment on the render. So before I did have that the API was fetching only through the local posts. So I was using the local host to get the data from. However, when I am using the render postgres, so that what I added. So if running on the API on a local host, use local API, otherwise assume deployed on render. Yeah, so that's for the backend which didn't work properly. So now the app automatically knows which backend to use, so it works. Right, next what I did, I created cleaner, so I got messed up with the DOM thingy with the when the page loads. So to clean that, I did the toggle things. Let me just expand that. Cool. So I did the toggles which are loading once because it didn't show me the it did show me the create post when user was not logged in, but I wanted that to be displayed only when a user is logged in and when there is all of that. And same with the toggles to login when user is logged in, to show that it's logged in and to show only logout. Same when there is only registration. So what I did, I used the classes to when on click, when the option for registration is clicked, so it will add the hidden class to the login. So the login is not displayed, but registration is displayed because we are removing the hidden class. Right. What did I do else? So now that function is cleanup to update the front end. Yeah, I have removed some of the functions from here because they were against each other. The if, statement not correctly used, and the logic was wrong. So I investigated and I updated that. Now the login register switch works like an actual professional website, nearly. I have also improved the structure, so do not repeat yourself as I did. That's why the data format was in two places, which I noticed because I didn't know why. It was working, but then it wasn't working, so because I did have in two places in different in different lines of codes. So now it's easier to read. In HTML I improved few errors. So because my search button didn't have any ID, which caused me some issues, and it was missing, obviously. I have moved the logout button. I will show you when I run the website. Yeah, it's still on the bottom. That's fine. And I added the header to let user know that that you can register to add a new post, so it will display. So depending, I am not running that yet. That's okay. Right, there is register, login, and logout. So I created separate div under here for create post container. So it's together in here, but it's separated by div. So the same it will be working like when it's hidden and unhidden and displayed on the website. Right, because I didn't close one of the divs correctly. Hence why it was somewhere there and I didn't close. That's fine, I walked through it and I solved the problem, so yeah. UI now, it's more friendly. I hope user friendly, and it's cleaner. And that's everything I fixed. So works on render, works on localhost. Yeah, I added probably too much because I was debugging. So console log will show you a lot. So the server is running. Let me refresh the page. It's still, oh yes, I did change the CSS for that to be full width and take as much space as it needs. Before it was doing the shorter posts were shorter because I didn't notice that. I didn't care about the layout really. It was more about the functionality. Oh, and the date is displayed. I found some great idea from my colleague Stolen to display as November rather than 18.11, etc. So that's the front page. There are old categories. I don't know why I need that load post in here, but I just didn't remove that because what for? It works the same as all and load post button, they are doing the same thing. But that's fine, maybe for the, I don't know, if you are there, maybe it will be handy to have that as well here when it's on the responsive. Yeah, in the last video I said responsible. I am responsible, but the page is responsive. But anyway, so footer stayed the same. Now when I filter, you can see too many console log things, but that's fine. Yeah, now it's filtering fine by categories, and yeah, that's my post added to test it. So, do you remember, I am not going to register a new user because as you remember, we had created Joe last time. Or if you don't remember, I am telling you there is a Joanna registered before. So let me log in quick. Cool. It's the same it's the same email, it's the same password. Let's have a look if it works. Yeah, we've got alert is logged in. There you go. Now there we've got the logout button. I can actually make it a bit wider. Nah, that's fine. I am not focusing on that. See, every time I will see something else. So we can now, Joe can create now a post. So let's say that Joe wanted to say it on Sunday morning that Joe likes Node.js. And I will show you the magic today. Post content is, nah, that's too easy. And I wanted to say that Joe ran Node.js in VS Code. That's what I wanted to say. Now, rather drumbles. So, category, it works, beautiful. But I don't have the category for the node. But it will be programming languages, so let's do that. And let's have a look. I don't have many posts in there. So, create post. Created successfully, beautifully, all debugged, no errors. There you go. Once you click out, clear the alert, it will load in here. Whoa, what an improvement. Now let's search the node and let's see if Joe's. How beautiful. I will check if I can search for Joe. Joe, even I don't know how to spell that. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, probably I will need to amend that to change the function to reset the password and some other action to authentication. I always missing that. There is so many explains that I'm getting mixed that up. Or like recover the password. So everything works. Isn't that beautiful now? It is. It is. And it was. But now it's just improved. So, and check that out. When I click on logout, I can log out and it's coming back and the create post is disappearing. So that's what I was working on. Thank you for watching. Any advice? I don't have any advice really. If you are also learning to code, remember every bug is just a future lesson. So ensure that, closing, opening tags, that there are things in the right place, that the function logic is there and do not work against each other. The hidden, what I'm doing, it's that pressure of time, it's taking too long. Right, what else? So any error that I will make, I will try to explain in YouTube, so I will get some experience and practice my pronunciation really. So any mistake will be a future video. And so don't do mistakes, but do fix the mistakes if you make the mistake. that's not a problem. So let's see how my journey will go this time. Thanks for watching. Bye.